Hey, what's up? What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 702.5 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
Tune in now on hot7025fm.com.
Hey, this is Herflow from Hot 702.5 FM, where we bring you the best in hip-hop, R&B, pop, and talk. Tune in. You're listening to Herflow from Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. Tune in to the flow, where we're bringing you the best in hip-hop, R&B, and talk.
Hey. Thank you for tuning into The Flow. This is Herflow with Hot 702.5, and I am who? Herflow on the flow. Yes, you guys, listen, every single week I have an amazing guest that comes on my show, and this week is like no other. This week, you guys, we just started 2026, and I know y'all trying to get in shape. Your girl just lost 32 pounds. I'm doing big things, but also I want to stay in shape. I want to learn how to stay toned, stay fit, eat right. So I have the perfect guest for you today. Her name is Mickey Loggins, and she's from Chicago. I'm going to bring her on. I'm going to let her introduce herself. Hey, Mickey.
How y'all doing? Nice to meet you. It's good to be talking to you, Flo. How's everything going down?
I am doing amazing. I am here. I couldn't wait for you to get on because, girl, I got some questions. I got some questions for you. Yes. And you know what? This is a thing like, people just got Christmas passed, Thanksgiving passed, and I'm pretty sure that people are like, okay, what do I do with all this extra weight? And even if they're trying to lose weight, there are so many different weight loss things out there. You got Zepbound, you got these GLP-1s, but you're going to tell us how to lose weight naturally. And you're so good at it because guess what? I've watched you. I did my homework. I looked on Instagram. I looked on TikTok, and you got some really big things going. So I want you to just introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? I am Coach Mick. I am a personal trainer. I'm going on my 3rd year now. I have my own personal journey with fitness. I started off at 230 3 years ago. Like everybody else, life was just kicking me in all areas. And I decided to get into fitness because I wanted to change my life. I didn't like the way I was looking. I didn't like the way I felt. I didn't like my internal thoughts about myself and other people. And I just wanted to make a difference. So when I did that, my life decided to make a complete change. And I'm here now, and I'm glad I took that step. For sure.
Yeah, for sure. And this is the thing about it is a lot of people get so frustrated with trying to lose weight. I know I was one of them. And the thing about it is like sometimes you'll hit a plateau and people really just don't know how to lose weight. You're at the gym and they're looking at everybody like, how do I do this? And you have the perfect answer because I've seen some of your videos and how you were a little bit bigger than you are now. And then you just kind of did it naturally. And you are a motivator as well. So tell me your story. Tell me about, you live in Chicago.
Yes.
And tell tell me like exactly, I know you just gave me the short version, but we're going to get into the tea. How did you absolutely say one day you just said, hey, listen, I'm tired. I'm getting ready to do this. And that's it. That's how it's going to be. How did that happen?
Ooh, that's a long story, but I will give you the best story I can give you. And it started off where I just genuinely didn't like the way I was feeling. I decided to get a personal trainer, and she was great for me. She was motivating me. She was teaching things, and I was driving trucks at the time, and my father passed away out of nowhere. And with him passing away, my life did a 360, just dealing with that mentally and emotionally, just feeling like I was just choking. And also, again, I'm almost about to fight depression, where I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like the way I felt about myself. So I decided to end up going over the road, and I'm not eating the best. Life is still being what it is. Again, my father just passed, and I'm still learning to grieve. So at that time, I was just trying to find myself. And when I ended up coming home because I found out my mom had a brain tumor. She had a benign brain tumor. It was not cancerous, thank God. So
yeah, thank God for that. Yeah.
Yes. So dealing with that was just a lot on me. And I can only imagine like anybody else who was dealing with it back to back in harder situations than myself. So just like going through that and not being at home and coming home and trying to just scramble my life together, and it just felt like a lot. I could not breathe in so many words. So I decided to join a fitness club where they were doing boxing and HIIT classes because I just wanted to feel something.
Right.
And as I'm in those classes, I'm doing good, I'm feeling something, and then I lose somebody else. I lose a close friend of mine. She passes away out of nowhere, and I'm just like, I can't
deal with
breathe.
it.
Exactly. And I'm overweight. Depression is literally like, it's time for you to just come on in and sink in and just hate everything around you. I'm like, I can't. I lost 2 people out of nowhere. Life is too short to just sit there and dwell on the negativity, the depression, the hurt, the pain. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to fight back. And I always tell my clients, I'm like, you have a choice in this. You have a choice to allow it to sink, or you have a choice to fight. And
or swim.
To fight. Or
yeah.
Go sink or swim.
Yeah.
And I just could not. So I decided to just kind of bury myself into fitness, which is good and bad because I buried myself into fitness. I didn't heal in the places I wanted to heal. I just built this body that I always wanted, which I loved. I'm glad I was able to push through it. But also in the same sentence, being in the gym created this mindset that, okay, you can build the perfect body. You can build the body you want. Can you build the life you want? Can you build the emotional stability, the financial stability? The gym just brought me a bigger mindset of what else can you build since you already conquered this?
I get that. And the thing about it is, like, a lot of people get lost. You did the good thing because a lot of people may get lost in substances like drugs and alcohol. And you really did the healthy thing by getting involved in something that was going to help you out long term so that you could see that version of yourself get better and better and better. And that's something that I, too, am working on mentally, emotionally, because life happens. You know what I mean? And we can't do anything about life be lifing. That's all I'm going to say. And you just never know what's going to happen. You just always got to keep your mental state right, your emotional state right, your physical state. And I want to share something with you, too, as well. You know, I worked in emergency and ICU. And one of the biggest things that when I was a respiratory therapist, and one of the biggest things that I was told by my patients when I would ask them, taking them off a ventilator when they were about to leave, which means, you know, go to the other side. I would say, what do you wish happened differently for you? And they would never say money. They would always say, I wish I had more memories. I wish I would have took better care of myself. I wish I would have spent more time with family and friends. And a lot of times we get so stuck because, you know, we try to plan things, but we can't always plan things. We can only plan the things that we want to do. And sometimes that doesn't even go correctly, right? So when we can find something positive that keeps us grounded and keeps our mind in a good place, that makes a world of difference. And so that's why you and I have talked for a while. We talked on the phone for like an hour, right? And you just kind of talked to me, and it was so refreshing and so amazing. And you just, I was like, okay, I got to get back in the gym now, because I spent like a week for my birthday. My birthday was like a week and a half ago, and I felt so guilty. Like ever since I had other things going on, but ever since I like got out, it's like getting back in that gym that first day is just crazy. So tell us, like, what would you say to, because you're a motivator. I've seen your videos. Not only do you you train, But you have classes where you actually motivate people to get in, and you're hard on them. Like you're like, okay, wait a minute, get up. Like, what you doing? Quit sitting down, right? And that's real. I wish I was in Chicago, because that's really the type of trainer that I need. Because I'm like, okay, I done did 5. Okay, I done did 10. I'm tired. But I've learned to push myself even more. So tell me what some of the biggest obstacles that you have working with some of your clients, and that how do you motivate them?
Ooh, the biggest thing is also something that bothers me, but also like I love to hear it because it helps me push them. Is I can't. I can't. That word right there is one of those words where it's like you put a limit on yourself. I physically know that you're capable of doing it. I know emotionally, mentally, you're able to do this. I know spiritually you're able to do this. So why are you limiting yourself?
Right.
I can't do this. Why can't you do this? Not that you can't do it. It's uncomfortable.
Right. Life is uncomfortable sometimes.
It's uncomfortable. And I tell them all the time, like, take I can't out of your verbiage. Stop limiting yourself of what you can do. You can do anything you want to do in this world. Honestly, you can. You have that free will. So take the I can't out and say, it's challenging. This is uncomfortable. Because it's true. It's hard. It's uncomfortable. But you can do this. This is something I know for a fact you can do. It's just something that you're not comfortable with doing. And once you get over that hurt, I tell them all the time, this doesn't get easier. You always will get better, but this doesn't get easier. Squats will always be hard because you're going to lift heavier.
Let's not talk about squats.
Running's going to always be hard because you're going to end up running longer and running faster. You're going to always get better at what you're doing. It's just always going to be hard. So just be comfortable with, hey, I'm going to get better, and I'm going to keep breaking through barriers, keep breaking through walls. And the more I keep breaking through these walls, the better I become. But the harder those walls are going to always be.
Yeah, and those walls are going to fall, too, the more you do it. There used to be a movie called Brewster's Place. I don't know if you remember. It's an old movie, and it was about ladies that had been through a lot of trauma and things like that, and they broke down those walls, and on the other side of those walls was freedom. And I think that's the biggest thing, in life, because I've been through a lot of things myself, right? And I keep breaking down walls. I keep breaking down the walls, Mickey. When people think I'm not going to rise back up, I be like, hello, the Phoenix is back. I'm always breaking down walls because I can't keep myself in a place of, because you get depressed, right? And you can easily get sidetracked, right? Yes. But I dust it off now. Like, okay, you got to get up. You got to get up. You got to go do what you need to do. You got to get out your own way, right? And this really helps because I know for a fact, I've seen you. If you guys haven't seen her, please, please, please go to her IG and go to TikTok. And you guys will see, I'm not even lying. Like, I saw her, I was like, that was not you. I saw you. And you were at, what you say, 231?
230. And
230.
I think back at that time and where I was mentally, emotionally, just like, your imagination is the best thing for you. And I visually saw myself in this form before I even got there. And I always tell them, visualize the perfect body and then go get it. And then go get it. It's as simple as that. The journey is what makes this thing fun. And the first step is always the hardest step. Like, I'm learning jiu-jitsu right now. I'm getting my butt whooped. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm getting my butt whooped. But that's okay. It's okay, because I'd rather get my butt whooped now and make my mistakes now. And 3 or 4 months, 5 months later, I done got myself together, and now I know how to fight, and now I know how to protect myself. Now I know movements and getting over that first hump. To anybody who's just trying to get into fitness, you are not alone.
Right.
I promise you are not alone. Go in there and get out your own way and just ask somebody, hey, I want to do this. How do I do this? Because I promise you, everyone in this gym is here to make sure that you get the best out of this gym.
Right.
And that's what I love about fitness. We're a community. No matter what, we are a community. You just got to go in there and build it with us.
Yeah, I thank you for that because people need that motivation. And mentally, emotionally, people don't understand how working out and really training can help you mentally and emotionally too. Yes. Tell me, what's the age ranges that you work with? Do you have people coming there like really old and saying, hey, listen, I say well-maintained. We're not going to say, we say well-maintained, right? People come in there and they're seasoned and they want to work out. Because I say seasoned, girl, let me tell you something. When you get to be a certain age, you done threw a little salt, a little pepper on there. You done been seasoned, been through life, can tell people some stuff, got a little wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type, I like to learn from everywhere. Like, I never am closed-minded because because you're this today doesn't mean tomorrow you're going to be the same way. Doesn't mean you have to be the same way. So I'm always about growth. You may have seen me last week, and today I'm a whole different person because I've learned different lessons, right? And I really try to take those lessons into where I am today and share them with people. I'm not a gatekeeper, so I really like to share them with people. And one thing that I learned, if I want anything, you can't stop flow. Flow might be down for a little bit, but you're going to see flow back again. And that's what I have taken into my whole life. I'm going to come back. We're going to do like one commercial and one song, and then we're going to come back because then I want to get into your meal prep. How do you meal prep? What is good to eat in your meal? I know you do meal prep, don't you? Okay.
Yes.
You meal prep and you play women's football, but we're going to get into that when we come back. All right. So we're just going to play one song. You wait right there. Don't you? You better not go nowhere. We'll wait right there. We'll be right back. Okay. Thank you.
My time, you ain't gotta try. I get it. Got something on the side, you ain't gotta lie. Now wait. I'm about to roll up, tell me what's the hold up. So hit it. Let's talk about this now, I'll make it real loud. Unneeded problems, trust has fallen. Got folks calling my phone now. What you gon' do? Need me to do?
Straight to the top, leave it color-coded with it. Love whenever you be showing emotion, yeah, that mean I got you. To be honest, ain't a lot of chicks that really top you. And you know I'm with it, nothing to lose. You got the juice, I be around some groupies, but I'm not into those. Yeah, I want you in the picture, but you changing your pose, banging me up, calling my phone, saying you know what I'm doing. You know you hard, you ain't moving. So tell them cats in them DMs, if I see him, my baby gon' be making a post that say free him. Cause your love worth 100 miles of running facts. Let me call this girl back.
Flow from Hot 702.5 FM. Las Vegas, looking for a winner takes all way to burn off that extra energy? Welcome to Bouncy World, the ultimate climate-controlled indoor playground. We're stacking the deck with specials all week long. Cool off with Frosty Tuesdays featuring ice-cold treats for the kids. Then join us for free popcorn Thursdays, because nothing beats a salty snack after a giant bounce. And at Bouncy World, we believe every child deserves their moment to soar. Join us every Sunday from 9 to 11 a.m. for Sensory Sundays. We dim the lights and turn off the music to create a calm, inclusive space designed specifically for our neurodiverse community. At Bouncy World, we fly high. From high-flying fun to inclusive play, we've got it all. Visit us at bouncyworldlv.com to book your party or check our open play hours. Bouncy World, jump into the fun today. Hey, thank you for tuning back into The Flow with Her Flow. You guys, every week at 4 p.m., I am blazing hot right here on Hot 702.5 FM. And if you have any questions for Mick, please call in. She's giving us some valuable information today about how to get in shape, stay in shape, be mentally fit, emotionally fit, and all those good things that you're probably wondering about. All right, we're going to bring Mick back on. Come on. Hey, you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Listen, we're going to talk about meal preps because that's super duper important. I just want people to let you know, because I'm a part of you know what? Give me 1 second, because we're going to just keep on going, because I want you to talk about meal prep. Yeah, hold on for a second. Take your headphones off for me. Can you do that real quick? It's a little bit of back and forth. Do you have your headphones in? Because I got to be able to hear this. I got to be able to hear the tea. All right. I had to be able to hear the tea. I couldn't hear you. I was like, wait a minute. We got to get this right. So I want to ask you about meal preps, because that's super important. Like, people think that they can work out and not really eat the correct things. And I know me, you know, I used to have a lot of people to cook for, and now I cook for me. And so now I make smaller meals, which is probably much better for me, because I just started meal prepping a couple of days ago. So tell me what you do to start your meal prepping. How do you meal prep? Can you hear me? I can't.
Yes, I can hear you now. It was
great.
It was echoing really bad in my ear.
No, that's okay. Are you better now? Are we good now? Yeah, we're good now. All right, so we're going to talk about. Yeah, because this is the flow. That's why you're good now. Okay. So we're going to talk about, I was telling you that I just started meal prepping. And also, I just wanted to mention, because you are part of the LGBTQ community plus, and a lot of times people are leery, and so am I, right? So a lot of times people, we are really leery about who trains us sometimes, because people can sometimes be discriminatory towards, you know, the community. So do you have a lot of clients that are LGBTQ clients?
Honestly, I genuinely don't know. I really don't try to get into their personal preference of what they choose to date or don't date. I try to stay clear of that. I don't really like them asking me questions about, you know, because again, I'm your personal trainer, and I want to get personal with you. And if you want to have that conversation, that's fine. We can have that conversation. But overall, I just try not to get into what they do outside of personal training with me. But from what I've known, I may or may not. But overall, if I do, you know, I love everyone. I treat everyone the same, no matter if you're black, brown, white, gray, purple, or whatever you love. As long as you're respectful, you're kind, and you come in there willing to work, I love that for us.
Yeah, and I do too, because you know what, I find it, I'm real skeptical about who I allow in my space. And so for me, it's like, okay, I'm an energy person, so everything is energy for me. If you got bad energy, you can't be around me.
But however, energy
however,
tells it all.
Yeah, yeah, energy tells it all. But however, your energy is good. So when I saw you training on and then it's true, it's factual, right? When I saw you training on IG, I was like, boy, they in trouble. They are really in trouble. So tell me, I'm not kidding. So tell me, how do you meal prep every day? Give us some tips on what to do to meal prep.
I would tell people if you're gonna meal prep, you want to meal prep on a day that you don't have nothing to do. For one, because this is going to be a 1 to 2 hour process. You're gonna be making multiple meals, and I will say do it on a Sunday where you're cleaning or you got your good music on because this is about to go down in the kitchen. You're gonna be making meals about like what I would say maybe 6 to 8 meals depending on what you're eating.
Okay.
For me, I am muscle gaining. I'm doing muscle gain. I'm also doing a strength training. So I'm doing a lot more proteins, more protein, more not carbs, I would say. I am eating carbs. Ladies, you do not have to run away from carbs. Carbs is not your enemy. She is your best friend at times. You just don't overindulge in carbs. But I do eat carbs. I do like my rice, my vegetables. I'm into squash right now. I'm not gonna lie. I love a good squash and sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are good for fiber if you're gonna do anything with fiber. Sweet potatoes are good. But my meal prep consists of a lot of like salmon, fish for the fatty oils. I
Right.
do like a good beef, lean beef. I'm trying to go back into ground turkey. I want to stay away from beef as of right now, but I am taking it for the protein intake. But my meal prep is just really one of those things where I like to have fun with. It's colorful. So vegetables, onions, bell peppers. I love me a good protein taco. So I'm a taco girl. So I just want you to know
Me
that if you
too.
want,
Me too.
yes,
I'm
I
Afro
love a good
Latina,
taco.
so I'm a Afro Latina girl. So of course I love my tacos, love my tortillas, love all of that.
Yes.
And I want to know because like people think like you can eat the potato, right? And then they go put the brown sugar in the butter. So when you say sweet potato, tell them not to eat. We're not gonna
So
melt the
I would say
marshmallows and put them
this.
on top.
Are you? I would please don't put the marshmallows and melt. At this point, I'm gonna call you how I see it, and I'm gonna call you a big bag. Cause why are you doing this? This is not Thanksgiving. It's not Thanksgiving. You should not be eating
Don't
that on a
play.
regular. I gotta be honest with you,
That's
cause
true.
I believe as a
That's
trainer,
true.
I'm not here to be cutthroat. I'm not here to be pointing fingers, but I'm gonna call how I spade a spade. And if you want to get that back on big, leave the sugar where it's at. You can have fun, indulge in life, but right now we need discipline. We need you to focus
Mm.
on getting from A to B. And I always tell people, I'm here to get you to A to
Mm-hmm.
B, and then we can
Mm-hmm.
worry about
Mm-hmm.
C later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So my
Yeah.
meal prep but for my clients who are getting into meal prep, I like to tell them the best way to get into meal prep is to proportion your
Portion
meals.
control. Yeah. Yep.
Portion control, because I know for
Mm-hmm.
me starting off, you can get into a diet. I'm gonna cut this off, I'm gonna cut that off, and you can do that. But when you've been eating something for so long, when you do it for 2 days and then you don't do it the third day, now you're like, well, ain't no point in doing no more. So I tell
Yeah.
all my
Yeah.
clients, proportion. If you're gonna eat some fried chicken and you know you've been eating 4 pieces of chicken all your life, we're gonna go ahead and
Mm-hmm.
get two. And I know some of my
Mm-hmm.
trainers like, well, they shouldn't be eating fried chicken at all. Well,
Right.
let's be
Right.
real. This
Right.
person ain't never ate healthy before. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to cut you off so strongly where the first time you make a mistake, you feel like you done. No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Proportion your meals, make that stomach shrink, and then we can
Mm-hmm.
start jumping into nutrition a lot deeper.
Yeah. 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 I've noticed too since I've lost the 32 pounds that I can't eat like I used to anyway because my stomach is shrunk, right?
It
So
doesn't want
like
it.
it doesn't even want it. I had yesterday. I was telling you I got a Bobby from what was it? I forgot. Capriati's, right? And I don't know if you know about. Do you have a Capriati's in Chicago?
No, I was gonna say, what is that?
It's
'Cause what is that?
Capriati's is like it's like a sandwich establishment, but they have like good turkey sandwiches and roast beef and all this. So the other day I was like, okay, I'm gonna get an 8-inch Capriati sandwich. You know, I like it's like cranberry and turkey and dressing and all that stuff, like a
Well, that
Thanksgiving
sounds
meal oh my
delicious.
God, it's so good. It's so good. So I got me an 8-inch sandwich, thinking I was gonna eat it. Let me tell you what happened, Mick. Like I got an 8-inch. I ate half of a half. That's how my
Half of
stomach.
it. So you
Half
had
of a
this much,
half.
and you had this, and then you ate this much of it.
I still
You
got it
know
in the
that's not bad.
refrigerator. It's not bad, right? It's not bad. And now I'm really working on like mental. I do a lot of now. I'm doing more meditation, right? Because I'm allowing myself to be vulnerable to other ways of being relaxed, right? Because you have to be mentally fit, right? You can't let life get you down. You have to be mentally fit. So I pulled my singing bowls back out. I've been doing my singing bowls for the last week and a half. So I've been doing that, doing some meditation, doing some music therapy, doing the things that I need, going out, sitting by a tree, sitting in the car if I need to, listening to music, whatever it's going to take, sitting with nature to keep myself in a good place, right? So that when I do go into the gym and I work out, I'm ready. I'm ready. And my biggest thing now is getting toned. And I noticed these arms kind of they doing okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I do want to talk to you too about, let's see, the challenges, some of the challenges that you face. What's a day in the life of Mick? Tell me, what's your, like from the time you get up in the morning, because I know we're going to get into the women's football. I'm so proud of you, by the way. We talked about that. And you're doing the women's football. You think I could play?
You know what? Yes. Yeah, there are women in there who I was like, that's crazy that you're playing. It's like, this is the only thing that keeps me going. And I feel like at any age, especially women, we need to keep our mind mentally stimulated.
Yo, my gosh, yes.
We get comfortable with just sitting and doing the regular stuff.
And
like,
scrolling.
I commend you. Yeah, I commend you. Like, ladies, like if I have any ladies listening, gentlemen too, please, like if you are listening, like she said it best, she's going out there trying things. You have to go out there and try things. You have to go out there and see what fits for you, because it's deep. Like, it's really deep. You have one life.
That's correct.
One shot to live exactly the way you want to live this life. After curtains close, it's over.
It's over with.
So why
it's
not
over
go out
with.
there and try everything? Go out there and just try. Now, try everything in a responsible manner. Responsible manner. Don't go out there just leaving your life behind and go be a surfboarder. No.
That's correct. That's correct. And treat people right while you're doing it. Treat people right while you're doing it.
Right.
Yeah. Because it comes back to you. That's right.
Don't play about the kids.
That's right. I recently just really started, really praying again, getting back into that. And it's been a difference for me. And I'm just really excited about that. But I want to tell you too, because again, like I said, if you really want to get toned and you want to get fit, and I know you have to, how often do you work out when it comes to the football? I didn't want to get into that first, but since I'm being led that way, how often do you work out when it comes to football?
When it comes to football, when I'm in season, I work out. I have football practices 3 times a week, so I try to get at least 2 to 3 times a day out of the week, because I don't want to put too much on my body. So I do more recovery than anything, because I'm really focused on just not perfecting my craft, but getting my craft and getting prepared for the other teams. But off season, we hit it hard. We're running hills. We're doing pad work. We're doing field work. We're sweating. We're getting to the grit, and I love it. It's hard. It's very hard, but it's creating a woman in me that knows for a fact that I'm not. You can't stop me. Like you said,
unstoppable.
I'm the only person. The only thing that's stopping me is God, which is my faith in me. Because what I want for my life, at the end of the day, only I can really put that to a stop effect.
Right.
I love being able to push myself to a challenge. Now, everyone may not be the same, but overall, I will say I work out. Just in general, I work out. Recovery is included with that every day. It's a mental thing at this point.
Right.
I feel like if I were to have lost a limb, I will still be trying to move. No matter what, I will still try. I gotta go to the gym and lift one part of the body I can't function. I love it. It's my everyday.
Yeah, and that's determination too. That is, you got real determination. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just want to tell you, you got real determination. One day I'll tell you, like, we'll talk. If I tell you my story, you're going to be like, Flo, like, you did that. You did that. And this is a thing because, I really enjoy myself now going into the gym. It helps me, like I said, mentally and emotionally. It really does help me. A day in the life of Mick. What is a day in the life of Mick? You get up and you get ready to train. How early do you start training people in the morning? And tell me the day, how your day goes.
My day, I started training people at, I would say the earliest is 9:30, but I am open to being there at 5.
Okay.
I'm available to be in there. I can be at 5. I have my 5 a.m. people who have to work at a certain time, they have kids, or they
Yeah.
just, I just want to get in and be there when nobody's there. And I have to
Mhm.
respect that because I don't want to tell you, granted, I want to still work within my schedule, but if I have it available, my goal is to get you to be able to do this on your own.
Mhm.
So I'm available when you're available. I'll work for you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And then you start off, you go to do you have a gym that you train at in Chicago that's allowing you to train people there? Or are you part of that gym that you're in?
Yes, I am at UFC gym right off 115th. If you are in Chicago, we are a new gym. We just opened up in November. We've been here for about
Okay.
what, almost 3 months now.
Mhm.
Um, this gym offers so many things other than just personal training, MMA, boxing, jiu-jitsu. You can overall just become anybody you want to in this gym. And a good thing about
Okay.
this gym is that it's a community base. Like we're gonna come in, we're not gonna hug you, but we're gonna tell you like, hey, you can do this. We don't
Right.
care what size you are. We don't care how small, how big, how where you're at, where you're trying. We just want you to come in here and know that wherever you're trying to go, we're gonna go there with you.
Yeah, and get started. That's so good to have that motivation because, I try to get people to go to the gym with me, like a good gym workout partner. But I find that if you don't want to go, fine. I'm going to still go. I'm going to go by myself. I'm going to go tired. And I think the last couple of months for me has been like all go because like I'm just not letting anything stop me. I'm not letting life stop me. I'm transitioning into the best part of my life, which for me it's growth. And this version of me wants to be the her that's why I'm her flow. Wanted to be the best part of her that I can be. And so I continually to connect people in different areas, just like you and I connected. I'm continually connecting people and helping people into the best version of themselves as well. And that's my passion, and I'm really good at it. And I'm going to continue to do it because that's what I do best. That's what I do best. And I want to talk about too. Let's talk about when you first got started in this journey, right? What did you say to yourself? Okay, Mick, like you're taking on something really big. How did you continue to motivate yourself every day with everything that was going on with you? Because like I said, we all have things that happen. I've had some things happen recently with me, and I had to literally take my time over the last couple of weeks, reinvent myself, say, listen, Flo, you got this. You know how much you've been through? Girl, come on, get up, let's go, right? How did you reinvent yourself as well what did you say to yourself? To do the way you're doing right now?
Well, I remember quitting my trucking job. I decided to quit the job out of nowhere. I usually put a 2 weeks in, and I just told myself like, man, I hate this. I hate it. I hate coming to a job that I genuinely don't love. And I remember working out with a guy. He was like, man, you'd be a great personal trainer. So I decided to just let faith and let God it. I just did it, and I went from making
Yes.
5 G's a month to making $500 a month. And
Yeah, that's how it happens when you're going for passion. Sometimes you just got you sacrifice. You know what I mean?
that
That's
that's
just the way
exactly
it
what
is.
happens.
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, and go ahead. No,
go
go ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm definitely listening to you because
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you
enjoying
for
everything
that.
you're saying to me.
I appreciate that. Sacrifice brings about prosperity, whether it's prosperity of your soul, financial prosperity. And if you stop, nothing's going to happen. That's why I tell people keep going, because nothing from nothing leaves nothing. So if you do nothing, nothing's going to happen. And God can never stop. Nothing can never stop what God has already ordained for you. I don't care what you go through. If you just do what you got to do and you say, hey, listen, I'm going to use my faith and keep it walking and keep it moving. You keep it moving. Nothing can stop you, And so, you did that. You did that with everything that's happened to you. You did that. I've had a lot of losses in my life too, but I don't let them stop me. You know what I mean? Because some you can control and some you can't control people. The only thing you control is what you do, right? So when these things happen to you, how did you recover and how did you say, you know what, I'm not going to let anything stop me? Because people need to hear how that motivation goes. You are constantly motivating yourself too. You're constantly up pushing yourself, right? How did you do that?
Honestly, I had to spend a lot of time alone, and it was one of those things where you had to kind of accept things for what they are, and
There
knowing
you
that you
go.
can't change them, you can't go back
Mm-hmm.
and make a difference, and learning to just sit and be okay with, hey, life happens. I don't like it, but what am I going to do to make my life worthy? And as
Exactly.
I sat by
Exactly.
myself and I had to learn how to understand my emotions and understand my thought process and understand my triggers and also my childhood trauma. And we can go into a whole deep old, like, that's a whole different story
That's
in
a whole
there.
different conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole different
Because
story.
sometimes your traumas will spill out on other people. You don't even know that they are until you tap. And some people don't even want to go until they don't realize that you're the problem. Like you're blaming everybody else, but you're the problem. How do I go about not doing that for myself so that I bleed on other people? And some people don't even want to go dig inside themselves. You tell them they got a problem, they be like, it ain't me. So they're
not ready. They're not ready.
Yeah,
They're not ready to go through that journey. And I realize with people that if you're not ready, I can't make you ready.
That's correct.
But the first thing I tell people is that you have to take accountability. The first thing you do is take accountability, whether you did something or not. And I say, hey, I take accountability. I allowed you to do that. I allowed you to think that was okay. That's my fault. Let me not, because people can only do what you allow. Honestly, you can't control no one else. You can't make no one do anything. So,
and you can't blame them for what you did to make them allow it. And then you got to look deep in yourself. Like, how did I play a part? Nobody wants to say how they played a part in a situation, right? They just want to, a lot of people project, but they don't want to say how they played a part in the situation. And so for me, I really have had to look deeper into myself. And some people will never take responsibility and accountability. But when you start taking accountability for your own life, that's when growth happens.
Exactly.
That's when growth
and I just made a
happens.
post. I don't know who said this. I'm going to look it up, but I made a post. I've seen it on my Instagram. Life is 10% of what happens to you, 90% of what you react to.
How you respond.
Completely 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
How you respond to things and you have to realize, like, having that emotional control is big. Like, I know that personal training is what we really hear, but personal training and just life lessons overall is the biggest thing. Is emotional control, is walking into a building knowing that no one can move you.
Exactly.
And you can't be moved.
Exactly.
You can't be physically, just emotionally, mentally be moved by others because you know you're secure. And I think we had a conversation about it Sunday about being full.
Yes, we did.
The glass theory. So I'm pretty sure if you're old school like anybody else, like myself, the glass theory, you have to be 100% full before you can pour to somebody else's. But in the same context, you want to be 100% full, because if someone wants to pour into you and take away what they poured into you, you still left with what you came with.
Exactly. And sometimes you pour into people, but they never pour back into you. And I'm going to tell you this. I was talking to a friend the other day, and I was like, I've had people in my life where I was pouring. Okay, pour. And then I found out there was a hole in the cup. So no matter how much I poured into them, I wasn't pouring back into me. And so I had to learn how to pour back into me. You got to fix your hole yourself. There's nothing I can do.
Yes.
So we got to learn how to fill our own cup. And that's what over time, I'm learning. Hey, listen, you didn't pour. You did that. You poured. Listen, if you don't want to fix that hole in your cup, that's on you. That's on you. I still got to fill my cup, right?
Another word I would say is I like to use that, like swimming. I don't know if have you ever been swimming or been taught swimming?
Yeah, I swim.
A training. So the one thing a trainer tells you as when you're learning to swim is that if you see someone drowning, you throw something out there. You don't go out there to try to save them, because they're going to do what? Take you down with them.
That's correct.
That concept in life.
That's correct.
We're all in the same ocean. We're all in the same ocean. Some of us got boats. Some of us got canoes. Some of us are out there swimming with a little something, and some of us are out there basically almost drowning. If you are
almost
out there
drowning,
swimming, you cannot save a drowner. You cannot, because they're going to take you down drowning with them. But if you have a boat or a canoe, yes, you can save someone, because you have something to save them with. But be careful who you save, because Tyler Perry said it best. The people you put on that boat may be putting holes in that boat. So be careful who you out there saving.
That's right. That's right. And I'm going to tell you, I went to, there's a place here called Choice Centers. I went to a leadership a conference here, and I went for like 3 months, right? And I think for me, even when I started going through stuff, I started remember what I went through Choice Centers, because one of the moderators asked me, she said, and I don't know if I can say this on the air, but I'm going to say it because it really affected me a lot. She asked me, she said, so if you were in an elevator drowning, and water was coming up in the elevator, and there was like, a hole where you could get out, what would you do? For me, I was like, you know what? I would scream for help. She's like, haven't you been doing that all your life? Stop it. Don't do that. Figure a way to get out. And the simulation was that who would you save? Me, I was like, okay, I'll save this person and I'll save the old lady across and I'll save this and I'll save. And when we did the simulation, you know what I did? I chose at that time. Even though in my life, and even as of lately, I was like, I want to save people. I want to be good to people. But you know what? I started doing, I got to be good to me. Before I could do anything with anybody, I have learned, even as of late, that I have to be good to me. And that's one of the things that you and I talked about, which was very invigorating. We talked about that, and I really love that conversation. So I want to ask, how does a person, let's get your handles first, all your, because we're going to get off in a few minutes. We got about 6 minutes to go. Tell me about your handles. Tell us where we can reach you, even in Chicago, because I'm not in Chicago, but people in Chicago, tell them again where they can reach you. Also tell them your handles on IG, anywhere they can reach you. Let's go. Tell me about it.
So you can find me at the UFC gym off 115th. We are off Marshfield Plaza.
Okay.
And where you can reach me on social media is DMick96. I do play football for a professional women football team.
Yes. Yay.
So when I do a flag, we are tackling, mask up, helmets, everything. We have about 22 teams out there. The league is called WNFC. So if you are a football fan like myself and you don't just want to stop watching when NFL is done, you can watch us on Victory Plus. We do have games. This is Chicago Wins. This is what I play for. I do work for.
What is it again? Chicago Win?
Chicago Wins. We were 5-1 last year.
Okay. That's what's up. Okay.
Yes.
So social media.
Yes. Social
You're a
media
defensive end. Okay.
Defensive end. Yeah. Do you watch football?
As of late, I started watching football. I didn't like it until I started getting into the Chiefs. And now since I started getting the Chiefs, they're no longer my team. I am a Green Bay Packers fan. And now I'm a Chicago Bears fan. Okay, I'm a Chicago Bears fan now. You already told me Chicago misses me anyway. So, hey, listen,
you can't come to Chicago being a Green.
I already told you I was going to come to Chicago. I already told you. We already had that conversation. I'm coming to Chicago.
We're going to get you a jersey.
Okay.
Blue and oranged up.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to be looking for my jersey, too, while you playing. I'm looking for my jersey.
I'm going to get you a Chicago win. We're going to start the League of Chicago win. We're going to give you one of them. And then we're going to go to the NFL. We'll go to them later.
That's what's up. I'll be there to support you. I'll definitely be there to support you. So we got IG. We did the IG, how they can reach you.
The same thing with TikTok, DMick96. I'm on Instagram and TikTok. You taught me about Twitch, so I'm on my way to Twitch. So I'm getting into the social media. I am an old school value person. I personally feel like face-to-face conversations will always be the best seller.
Yes.
So I'm getting into the social media and being on camera constantly and just being out there and letting people know, like, hey, I exist. And even though I exist, I want to be able to let you know that no matter where you're at, I'm mending with you. So right now it's just TikTok and Instagram. It's DMick96. Again, DMick96. That's where I'm at. You will see a lot of content of me with my clients. You will see me with my teammates and also professional photos with my WNFC team. And actually, you'll see when I first started my journey, how big I was and how small I am now. So I'm excited about that. And when you do find that page, you will find my business page, which is going to be Coach Mick House. Because when you come train with me, you are welcome into this lovely, crazy of a workout house that I'm building for just you.
All right. And guess what? The time is up. You thought it was going to be. See, I told you it's going to go by fast. Listen, if you guys miss any of the show, I know. We'll talk later. If you guys miss any of the show, you guys can go back to YouTube, Twitch, X. You can go to Alexa and say, Alexa, download the Hot 702.5 app. And Mick's going to share it on her page, and you guys can be able to see her. You guys, thank you, Mick. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You are so amazing. And thank you. We'll talk later. We'll get deeper into it. You guys, you have been listening to The Flow here with Her Flow here on Hot 702.5. You can find me every single week. I am blazing hot here on Hot 702.5 FM. And if you guys don't know where to reach, I already said, go back and look. Thank you for watching. I am Her Flow with The Flow here on Hot 702.5. Catch me next week on Thursday, 4 p.m.
Hey, this is The Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. Tune in every Thursday at 5 p.m. to listen to dope people, dope topics, and dope vibes.